Hey Michael, we heard you got a problem understanding Brexit. Don't worry, we'll help you out. Europe was affected by two world wars, so in 1950, the European Colonial Community began to unite European countries economically and politically in order to prevent any kind of war and secure peace. You better be taking notes, Michael. The EU was then made on 1957 by six founding countries: Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Michael, do you know in how many countries is the UK divided? We'll give you 5 seconds to think about it.
The UK is divided into four separate countries: England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And their citizens are called Britons or British.
So, when did the UK become a member of the EU?
The United Kingdom made its first application to join in 1961. This application was vetoed by the French government in 1963, with a second application vetoed by the French government again in 1967. And well, as they say, 31 is a charm, the UK finally became a member on January 1st, 1973.
They say a little patience goes a long way. Now, let's see what happened to the UK after joining the EU. The year in which the UK joined the EU, per capita GDP of the economy grew by 103%. In 1998, the UK's trade grew by 21.1% after joining the EU. Now, for what you really came to hear, Brexit.
Being part of the EU was very expensive. In 2016, UK contributions to the EU were about 14 billion and only getting back 5 billion. So overall, they were paying 8.6 billion more than they got back. Another issue, migrants were lured by Britain's economy, which had been growing at twice the pace of the Eurozone. More people, more jobs to create, more money to spend. Spending too much money but not getting enough money back.
The time came to vote. British people had in their hands either to stay or leave the EU.
Over 33 million of people voted, and the results were 17.4 million of Britons wanting to leave the EU and 17.1 billion of voters that wanted to stay. So an overall 52% decided to stay and 48% to remain. England voted to leave with a 53%, Wales with a 52%, Scotland voted to remain with a 62%, and Northern Ireland with a 56%.
Well, Michael, do you know when the UK citizens voted to leave the EU? Well, it was on June 23rd, 2016. Hope you guessed it right. What were the consequences of Brexit? After the referendum, the pound fell to its lowest value in decades, when it reached 1.28 against the US dollar. The main disadvantage is that Brexit will slow the UK growth. In November of 2016, the Bank of England raised interest rates for the first time in a decade. It increased from 0.25% to 0.50%.
Another one is the possible loss of Britain's tariff-free trade condition with the other EU members. Tariffs will increase the cost of exports, making British products expensive and less competitive than the other EU countries' exports. It also raises prices of imports into the United Kingdom. Higher import prices will develop inflation and generate lower standard of living for the UK citizens.
Overall, Brexit was not quite the best idea. We hope you enjoyed the video and that it also helped you have a clearer idea of Brexit. See you soon, Michael!